A businessman from India, Ankit Srivastava has found himself at the center of a major controversy in Canada. The Canadian government has accused him of being involved in foreign interference and spreading misleading information. But what exactly is happening and why is it such a big deal? Let's break it down in simple terms. First of all, let's get to know who is Ankit Srivastava. Srivastava is a 42-year-old businessman originally from India. He studied in Geneva and later got married to a Canadian citizen. His wife sponsored him to move to Canada, where he planned to expand his business. His company, the Srivastava Group, is based in India and claims to have offices in Belgium, Switzerland, and Canada. It operates businesses in the media, oil, and gas industries. According to Canadian authorities, Srivastava wasn't just forced into the business. He was allegedly working with Indian intelligence agencies to influence Canadian politics. But the question is, what are the allegations against him? The Canadian Security Intelligence Service, which is Canada's intelligence agency, claims that back in 2009, Indian intelligence agencies asked Srivastava to build connections with Canadian politicians. The goal was to influence them on matters that were important to India. According to the report, Srivastava was allegedly told to find random Canadian politicians and try to convince them to support India's interest. Secondly, provide money and propaganda material to these politicians to gain influence. Third, set up fake news websites that look like real Canadian media outlets to push pro-India viewpoint and criticize Pakistan. Now let me tell you, in response, Canadian government didn't take all these allegations lightly. Immigration officials labeled Srivastava a serious threat to Canada and took strict actions. Let me tell you what. They barred him from entering Canada, fearing that he could interfere in elections. They accused him of running multiple fake news websites which could mislead the public and influence voters. Then they also took the fight against foreign interference to the immigration system, using legal means to block his entry. Let's look at a bigger picture now. This particular case is part of a broader issue. Canada has been investigating foreign interference specifically from different countries. According to a Foreign Interference Commission report from January 2024, Indian agents may have provided illegal financial support to certain politicians in Canada to help pro-India candidates win the elections. While the report didn't mention specific names, the accusation against Srivastava fit into the larger concern about external influence in Canadian politics. Now let's talk about the side story, the real one. Srivastava has denied all the allegations for nearly a decade now. His lawyer says that accusations are based on unreliable sources and exaggerated assumptions. In fact, two court rulings have gone in Srivastava's favor, with the most recent one happening in early 2024. His wife also supported his immigration application in 2014, explaining that he was simply trying to expand his business in Canada's media and natural gas sector. Now let's talk about what is going to happen next. The case is still ongoing and Canadian authorities are contributing their investigations into foreign interference. Srivastava's legal battle is expected to continue as he fights against these allegations. For Canada, this particular case is part of a broader effort to protect its democracy and prevent foreign government from influencing its elections and policy. For India, the situation raises concern about how its international activities are being perceived, and it may look to clear its name from these accusations. So in conclusion, this particular case is an example of how politics, business, and intelligence operations sometimes overlap in unexpected ways. Whether Srivastava is truly guilty of the allegations or if he is being wrongly accused, it remains to be seen. But one thing is for sure, Canada is taking foreign interference very strictly, and maybe they are making assumptions also. And this particular case could set an important precedent of how it handles similar situation in near future.